Item 2 on the other paper, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I welcome you to today's sitting. This afternoon, I had the pleasure of meeting a remarkable group of young Ugandans whom many of you have seen or heard about. At their age, these youngsters, called the Ghetto Kids, have stood on platforms that many can only dream of, carrying our Ugandan flag higher and making Uganda proud. The Ghetto Kids have shared an iconic stage with global stars and were honored with the football used during the tournament, the World Cup tournament, together with a token of appreciation. Their journey resonates with myself personally, though I'm not a Ghetto Kid, because I too came from a very harsh background, and I know that where you start should never determine how far you can go. They are a powerful reminder that talent can come from anywhere, and that with opportunity and determination, our young people can rise to extraordinary heights. Honorable members, allow me therefore to recognize these young ambassadors of Uganda by name. I want to read the name of Ainomugisha Clara, Banyomera Ricky, Tioyoma Keisa Maria G, Businje Josephine, Akram Muyanja, Sejirinya Madwana, Mufuma Shakib, Aumot Ketra Maria G, Namtebi Vanessa, Watumu Jason, Mbazira Ashraf, Kiseka Ivan, Kisache Zawede Priscilla, and the adults accompanying them is Mr. Wisdom Enoch Ronin, Kavuma Dauda, Sentongo Ronald, Kavuma Wilson Yusuf, Jerome Kakande, Cheyune Moses, Kakinda Bernard Gonza, Cosmas Karangwa, Lugose Shadia. I commend them for making Uganda proud, and I encourage them to continue carrying our flag high. When our young people shine, Uganda shines. Honorable members, I want you to join me in making them feel welcome to this august house. These Ghetto Kids, even if Uganda would not participate in the World Cup, they enjoyed better stage than any other African country or within East Africa. Thank you. Next item. Yes, Lop.
Mr. Speaker, I want to join you in welcoming the Ghetto Kids to Parliament and to congratulate them on the milestone they attained participating in the World Cup ceremony and really raising the Uganda flag high. Nelson Mandela once said that it always seems impossible until it's done. For me, that is my driving force many times. The hurdles we grapple with in life, the hurdles we grapple with in politics and elsewhere, keep going. One day you'll break through. So we congratulate the youngsters and we do celebrate them. Mr. Speaker, allow me to raise two quick issues that I think are critical for government to help us. One is a law-related matter, and it's good the learned Deputy Attorney General is around. And Mr. Speaker, you're a senior lawyer. There's been numerous complaints about students who finish LDC and then they struggle to enroll. So on an annual basis, LDC, the various campuses here in Kampala, Lira, and Barara, they graduate between 1,300 to 1,600 students that are ready to enroll as advocates. But then on an annual basis, only between 400 to 600 lawyers enter the role of advocates. So that leaves a huge backlog of anywhere over 800 who have finished LDC. They are ready to become advocates and do the work for which they went to school for many years. But it is such a tall order, and I'm sure the Deputy Attorney General has received many complaints. Mr. Speaker, I also saw a letter written as a petition to yourself. They copied me in. Those who are now LDC students who had other concerns, they fail a few subjects and then they're told repeat the entire course, and so they have concerns. And so I saw that letter written to you. Hopefully it's being handled as well. Now couple that with these who have gone through 4 years of law school, go to LDC, a very cumbersome course. Some who have done it know. And they're ready, but now some drag on for years. They are not able to enroll as advocates. Their parents paid school fees and tuition for them to study, and so they are stuck. They need to be helped. Now, I know, even as an advocate myself, that sometimes it could be you're trying to deal with standards to limit the numbers. I also want to see good quality on the market. But as we do that, I think we should not disenfranchise these many students who have studied law and also passed LDC, because it's a hurdle to pass it. So maybe government needs to help us to understand, is this something they're looking into? How are they looking into it? How are they addressing this matter? Because it's a critical one. Mr. Speaker, the second and final one is related to health. The health minister is here. We've been engaging severally on various matters. I know that in 2023, I believe it was May, when the World Health Organization declared that COVID-19 is no longer an emergency disaster, as it were. Now, there have been travel restrictions on Uganda regarding Ebola. US and a couple of other countries, some have put us at level 4. Do not enter. US and these other countries. But I find a contradiction that I think the health minister needs to help us understand. And by the way, this is not even political. I also want to understand, because I'm a lawyer, I'm not a doctor. I saw, and it happens, each time our colleagues from the NRM are to have a caucus meeting with the party chairman, they are required to do COVID tests. And of course, this information goes out there as well. Now, what confuses people is, wait a minute, I thought COVID is no longer an issue. Why are members of parliament required? And look, every party does its things its own way, so I'm not meddling into the affairs of the NRM. I'm just addressing a health concern. So it becomes alarmist to the public and other countries that